sport and of all the equestrian disciplines.
Here comes Lauren Nicholson on I'll Have Another. His barn name is Hendricks, which I love. Lauren comes. What in the world do I do here?
And that is so true. He is just brilliant with his courses. And there's a lot to do at that first water as far as looking up and looking where you're going and showing the horse where they're going. It's very busy, especially for early occasional for a horse, and I'm sure she'll be very proud.
Catching back up with Lauren. And Lauren is actually, it says Ocala, but Lauren splits her time between Middleburg or the Plains and Ocala, so we're lucky to claim her as a local rider.
Absolutely. Good. Got a little underneath the corner, but he jumped it beautifully. It was not an issue whatsoever.
And that's where Lauren's experience really comes in. She's sort of...
yeah, those horses that pull hard, especially when they pull down, because you've got to rebalance them up and you've got to...
Finished at Terra Nova last year. Comes Lauren to the water. Setting up for the Sentinel Spring Water at 11. Tap going in over the boathouse. And the brush out.
Oh, back to Lauren at the Smart Pack Water at the...
Smart Pack Water. Megan, 6 and 7. And Lauren good to the in and out.
And what a super ride. That was absolutely beautiful.
And this horse looks like he's growing in confidence as he's gone around.
I agree. He's just looking stronger and happier as he goes and more confident.
And that's what you really want from these horses is you know, especially as these horses are moving up to the level, you really want to give them these experiences so the next time out they think it's even more fun than they did today.
That is the truth. Exactly. Yes, that is Lauren.
Yes.
Good. Just coming across the road.
So these angled brushes.
Wonderful. It's fun to watch through the camera and see the horse's face and see their ears and see when their eye locks in on the fencing.
Clear from my vantage point.
Rider 24, clear fence 19.
Down to the Sentinel Water. Megan and Paul Crescent. To the boathouse end.
Rider 26, clear the pond.
Riding really well.
Rider 24, clear 20.
On around the tailgaters. Tony will championship. From Smith will hold down the time. Bring that up. 6 at Punch Club this summer. For seventh place on 53.1.
end of the day.
Yes. And we don't have any scores in yet for our riders that keep things, so put on this incredible competition to help support elements like their full tea. SmartPack and all of the other sponsors here this weekend. I think I got an email from SmartPack this morning about something that I need to reorder.
Yeah, SmartPack's very good at making sure you got your auto ships and getting your shipments in and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, huge thank you to our sponsors here. We definitely could not be doing the sport without you guys, and we really, really appreciate it. I think this is a new to the 4-star level, isn't it? For Lauren?
It is, yes. They did their first 4-star, well, they were going to do their first 4-star together at Plantation.
Yep.
But I think she decided on that day that, as we said, the weather was not on the side, and to do the first 4-star for that horse, it seemed like this was a better place to come.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely was definitely a tough enough track with the rain. So it might not be that good of a confidence run sort of thing for a young green 4-star horse for sure.
And that's really what it's about when you're stepping them up the levels, as you said earlier, is to find that confidence. You may step up a level and then step back down, but really everything we're doing, you know, day in and day out is about confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This one looks like he could get a little excited too. I noticed that Lauren doesn't have any spurs on.
No spurs.
So obviously a little bit sensitive to the leg. You can tell she did her little immobility, but didn't stay there too long because, you know, then they start, it looks like maybe you might start kind of, you know, stepping around and getting a little tense. So she did a great job of just getting a quick little immobility and then going backwards.
She rode the movement but didn't sort of sit there to milk it and just kept moving.
Yeah, which we were talking about showmanship, you know, it's just kind of knowing the horses and knowing what they can handle, and, you know, if they're going to anticipate that sort of thing, you just kind of go with it a little bit early.
I think his stable name is Hendricks, which is very fitting.
Yes, absolutely.
And he's owned by Brandy Randerman, who I know is a big supporter of Lauren's, and he's a 10-year-old gelding. He's a Latvian warm blood.
You don't really see many of those.
You don't. He's striking, though. He's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like he's got a good walk. This one's definitely, compared to the last one, a little more relaxed in his walk. I think she can, you know, breathe a little bit as she goes across. And that extended walk, it's tough because then you want to pick up your reins, and they know that the canter's coming up, so you've got to just kind of shorten your reins in a way that it doesn't really look like you made the change to a different walk, and just kind of keep them quiet and relaxed in that walk. Again, another one that's a little green in his change, is a little tight behind maybe.
He looks very athletic, though. He was just showing off some moves.
Absolutely. Lovely half pass. And this angle looks maybe a little bit conservative in her extended canter, but yeah, I think that one was a little bit cleaner. At least he's doing his changes as a young horse, so he's kind of got them.
Yes.
Kind of knows the idea of them at least.
He had a little moment and he wasn't sure where he wanted to go.
Yep. Just looks like one that kind of tries pretty hard for her. These young horses, especially when you've had them for a long time.
Yep.
Just looks like one that kind of tries pretty hard for her. These young horses, especially when you've had them for a long time.
And unfortunately, she did not get to finish. I think he had a little...
something on the last day.
Yep, something on the last day. But it's exciting to see that he's back